Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. We've got some fish food. Straight to the store with it. I'm in the wrong farm here. Let's get that sorted. Long time till we see any more of that. But this we should really take down. It's not going to go. Okay, I'll run it down there myself. So what are we doing today? The boar are out in the pastures, the boar pasture, eating the cover crop. That's not the cover crop, that's actual crop, isn't it? That's actual crop. No horn on this to scare them off. So, oh, it's all the way down there. I thought it was at the end. It's not. We're going to mow up all of our grass. Still the first half of November. We'll get it baled up. And Walter wants to essentially wants to start buying the equipment off so he knows where he's at, which is fine. I don't know if I'm going to get over the speed bump. That might be a bit of an obstacle. Logic will say no, it's not going to happen. But with a good enough pushover, we can. So we get that done. Get our field done. We'll do silage. We don't need to worry about drying it out. Wonder how much there will be, because we've not actually got a grass field. Maybe see if Walter will lend us his new windrower. It might be worth asking the question. I suppose to a point he probably wants to know that it works as well. I wonder what time the bus is coming. Then Walter wants his onion / potato harvester selling. I don't know if he's going to want to buy the equipment straight away. I'll have to have a word with him. I mean, I'm thinking he'll be sitting on... Oh, we've got 2 of these to go. A fair few quid, so... What is going on with this? Is it because it's catching on that? You know what? I'm going to mess around with this until I can get it off. I'm going to have to keep banging it into things to try and loosen it from... And that's got it. And I'll take these over. I suppose Walter might want one taken down his, I suppose, as well. think he will appreciate that. May as well take him. I've got to go back that way anyway. Whee! Right, and then we'll get on with the mowing. I shall see you in a moment. Right, righty. I've given all me vehicles a good old clean off. Now is it worse? I suppose. Yeah. Maybe. Every little helps, doesn't it? I purposely left it like that so it can be cut, so why not? Bit of air over this. Oh, that's crop, isn't it? That's not covered crop, that's canola. Be a bit careful. I was about to drive in. I won't do that. That's probably going to be a pain to pick up. Ooh, yes, I might have just done something pretty bad there. Let's just take a wedge down here. I don't think that's going to do a lot, is it? I'm not going to plant grass, so this, at least doing this is going to make me realise whether it's worth doing or not. Now I could come up the middle of that from the other side. That side's probably not worth doing, but we can drive through this because it's only catch crop. So we will start on this bit. Sure, multiple lenders. Here's row. I don't know how far down we can get with this. Wider than I was expecting. It's a few bales, and just before winter it'll it's a little bit more money. It'll be handy, and it will just help a bit with the meadow grass, you know. Just always good just to chop it back a bit, let it regrow out for the springtime. Good for the pollinators. So I can draw out my mapping, can't I? And then crack on with that. That might be a tricky bit to get, actually. Pretty sure that's the end. But I think I might be able to take a bit of that. If a guy drove onto that, or maybe it's catch crop. It's catch crop. Happy days then, in that case. Take up that bit. And squeeze a little bit of that. I won't take the bit in the middles because and then I'll come right in along there, leave a little bit of grass. I suppose really I should have some hay for these boar that I still haven't understood what the deal is, but I mean, they've not eaten that yet. Oi! Get out of it. They have eaten that edge just there. Really catch crop, for God's sake. Let's take the I could have gone up and took that top bit off. That's going to be a pain to get though, isn't it? Let's just take this bit. Wondering actually if we need the rower. I'll give Walter a ring. Give him a bit of a rough time as to when we're going to come down to sort his. He thinks we'll get a better deal down at the store. And selling it, but I suppose we may as well give it a go. I'll see what he says. Not actually seen it yet, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited to give it a go. So I'll take the full line down there. Yeah, nice. Right, that's the outset done. I'll continue getting all of this up, and then I shall come back to you most likely once I've decided what we're going to do, what order we're going to do things in. I think if we go and take Walter's thing down, maybe he'll allow us to borrow it. I won't take the mowers or anything down just yet, although we will be one. I think he'll surely want some mowing doing before the end of the year. Depends what he wants to do with it. He's got quite a bit of hay, and if he's got enough to last him all of winter. But we'll have a chat, see what he says. I think once we've sold that and he knows roughly what sort of money he's got to play with to go forward, I mean, we could probably sell him the equipment in the conditions that they're in, and that will save him a bit of money. It's not really going to matter to us, is it? The trouble is, we'll have to go through the store to do it, and they will put a bit of a charge on top, like they did with the Kubota. But they do sort out all the paperwork, give it a quick check over. It won't be in pristine condition, but it will have had a similar to an MOT basically, and it gives them a bit of a warranty. Anywho's, I ramble on, I shall come back to you. Alright. What time are we at? Let's just give it the test of the farm stick, see how bad it is. Turns right, fine. Turns left. Oh, fine. Curious. Up, down, left, right. Left. Just wants to turn right when you're turning left. Oh, going all over the shop now. Let's leave it alone. Yes, I've just nipped to the store to pick something up for Walter. 2:15 is November, so it will get dark earlier, so we should probably get a bit of a wriggle on. Walter's got 20 grand left after a few bits and bobs have gone out, namely his young trout. And I'm just wondering if I actually need this little trailer of mine that I'm using at the minute. This one. So I've got the big one now. So I probably don't. So I'm wondering whether I should sell this as well. Won't get a lot for it, but let's go up to the troutage. Yeah, I think he'll appreciate having a bit of a grass cut. And I've bought him a drill because I sold mine because I'm not using it. Has it got everything open for? What's going on, mate? Is it worth out? That's today's question. Has he got enough to pay for it to be fixed? Let me go and have a word with him. I'll understand why on earth everything is open. Why everything's open and where does he want that going to? But yeah, Walter can pick up some rock breaking contracts, can't he? That'll help get his bills down, and I mean, to be honest, I bet there is one. Maybe not. Only corn. I'm paying for the header still. Stone picking. Alright, there's no rock breaking, but when one does come up, he'll have some stuff to do with that. Let me just go and have a word with him and I'll come back to you. What's occurring, mate? He roped me into dropping some bits off at the shop for him. His little farm store, which is a bit, I'm not too bothered. Because he says he's happy for me to give the windrow test out on my field, so don't mind running this down to him. Oh yeah, bloody hell, it's on. The retail result there, that will help actually, because I don't know if 20 grams is going to be enough to get that roper sorted out down the store, so. And he said all of this has been open because he's had building surveyors in, so he's planning something. He don't want to tell me yet, which is classic Walter. Oh, it's got the herdsman stickers there, that's why. Those crates were bobbling around. Right. I said to him, do you want us to give it a wash? He says no, because he's a bit worried about how much paint's going to fall off it if we do, which, to be fair, I completely understand. He says to take his tractor to do it and test it out, because it goes, the windrow goes on the front, he says, or it can fit on the front. What? Oh my god, that looks like a bit of kit, doesn't it? Is it going to work on that? Oh yeah, his equipment's in great condition, look at that. Clip that on the front. Wait, oh, that's got a bit of weight to it though, hasn't it? I mean, I'm gonna have the roper on, but I think you might want to wait on this, mate. Although, has he got weighted back tyres? Oh, that rear tyre's come off the ground. I mean, we've got to wait anyway, so we can... Okay. Let's go. Oh, that'll be a telegraph pole. Not to worry, that's just a telegraph pole. Yes, it is, to worry. That's the problem with stuff like this, you can't actually see out in front of you. Look at him laughing at us. Clip that as well, clipped it again. Let's get out on the road. Get the beacons on. They're not too bad actually. With it folded up, I can still see fairly well. They've been kind enough to leave us a little gap in the middle. I wonder how this works. If we can get this done, I wonder if this silage will be ready to sell in December. If it is, we could be in for a right old payday in December. Right, I know it's coming in. Is he watching me back? He is. He's a good egg. I'll be able to put that on the back, surely. You've got to open it to put it... Okay. Yeah. I mean, it picks up from the front though, doesn't it? So... we'll try without. You might need a... yeah, I wonder if I could... I wonder if you can row and bail at the same time. That'd be a game changer, wouldn't it? Right. Ooh, he's going to need a little bit of a loan. Oh my god, it's going to be worth it though. 95 grand, 32, 126 grand back. Let's... well, he said he was expecting... I'll get that wrong. 126 grand back. 90. 95, 25, yeah, 130, 126 grand back. Well, I was not expecting that much. I thought he might be seeing about 90 grand back. I mean, we even paid to have it repainted, so paid a repaint cost on it, and they don't even know how bad a repaint it's going to need, because I'm glad he stopped. Once they've washed that off, that might need a lot more repainting than they thought it was. Well, that's not too bad for him, is it? 130 boys back. And then he'll be buying our stuff off us at the basic price without no repaint or repair on. He can repair it himself. He's got the gear. I'm going to go straight in and try this with the baler behind me straight away. Why not? No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go around that small field first. Where's the turning? There it is. Ah! Sorry, mate. Sorry. I've got a slight visual impairment. Yeah. I didn't want to go through all those trees at the other end. Just in case. Right, we're going to need this. Whoa. Yeah, we've got to wait up here just in case there is a problem, but the baler will also act as a counterbalance. If that all works, then we can literally turn around to him and say, look, you can do it all in one. Crikey. Work mode. Left, right, outside. What? All to the left, all to the right, outside. Interesting. Very interesting. So you won't be riding it behind you. Well, that's weird, isn't it? It doesn't do centre. Although get everything to the right here. Got to. Don't want to, but I've got to. I don't know if he realises that that's going to work like that. I certainly didn't expect it, and that's potentially going to be the wrong side. So let's now try and push it towards the left. I'm going to have to go through that. That's weird. Oh, dinked it again. How the hell do you keep it away from a crop field but still I guess if you go down, go like that. Right, time's a ticking. Let's put some music on while I get to grips with this. See if we can get this done before night falls. Let's try and pull that into there now. Isn't that crop? Does it? That is crop, but it's not. I don't think we're going to damage it because it's not at a substantial growth stage yet, so we're going to be lucky there. Incredibly lucky. Right, let's get some music on. Well, just before, let's put my lights on for it. I think maybe I need to practice with the rower a bit. As these are pretty big edges. Some of these bits were running at 1-2 miles an hour sometimes, and that's just because the rows were just so huge. It's got to process and pack it, so we had to slow right down. Oh, I've missed it. I forgot this bit as well, haven't I? Silly goose. Swing around, I'll drop that bit there. I'll tell you what, we've got a decent yield off what's essentially headland, and those wasted bits down there. I think maybe when we do Walters, we'll do it we'll do it with the outside setting on, and just go straight through the middles, maybe, apart from the very ends. I'll take this on the side now. Yeah, this is where it goes awry. Bit of a struggle, but on the whole, I reckon we're 17-18 bales, possibly a little bit more, which is decent. I think Walter will be pretty pleased with the rig that he's got. I think if that had gone central and we could have done the whole lot in one go, might have struggled with horsepower, to be fair, to run both. So we'd have probably wanted probably needed a bigger tractor in that case to do that, and that's a big outlay when he can potentially do all of his mowing and everything with this. And then at some point it can have a trailer to sell stuff with as well, because we won't need our bale trailer once we've sold all of our stuff, which is great news. And on that level of success, we shall drop this off. I think he might need a weight as well. But that is, I'm gonna say, a successful episode. Get it all folded up. Pop that back in there. Walter's section of the shed to be. Oh, let's see how many we got. That'll do, it's going to come out again next episode, isn't it? 30! Hello. Hello. That's an absolute winner. In fact, let's zero that for Walters. That's brilliant. I'm incredibly happy with that. Right, I am going to quickly run and collect them all in, and then head over to Walter's, where we will have that pint, no doubt, because when he finds out that he's just sitting on the tune of 130 odd grand, I think he's going to be extremely happy. And who can blame him? And it would be a good chance to test this out. I don't see this having any trouble at all with this, to be honest, but pretty sure I've done it with my Massey. So, and this is just 200 horsepower, or I always forget. He could pay off some of his loan. We'll see what he says. Yeah, 200 horses, so this should be fine. Might need to check my crops as well, actually. We may need a bit of spraying happening at some point over the winter. But that is where we shall leave today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, then do feel free to subscribe, and if you've got any comments or suggestions or ideas for the series, then do feel free to pop them in the comment section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.